Thank you, Zach, for making the rounds with me this morning.
Well, Gail, I think you got that backwards. It's me who should be thanking you.
Oh, no. Please, just accept my thanks.
Gail, I learned an awful lot this morning. Kind of things they don't often tell you about in books.
Yeah, well, there's nothing like practical experience.
Oh, I know. That's what being an intern is all about.
Oh, I know. I remember. It absolutely is.
I thought what you told Hutch was really interesting. I got a lot from that, and I know Hutch did.
I hope so. I think he's going to need a lot of help beyond medicine.
Well, I have the feeling he'll be turning to you if things get rough for him.
Oh, dear, I hope he turns to me before that.
If he has any brains, he will, and I think he has brains.
Even though he's a criminal?
He's a patient.
Good. I hope you never forget that.
Oh, I don't plan to. You see, I think there has to be more humanity in medicine. What with all our electronic machines these days and so many patients, I think our challenge is to keep the machines and the overcrowding from coming between us and the patient.
I think that you would have made a fantastic old-fashioned GP.
Oh, I admire what those old GPs used to do. I believe that the personal touch they showed, the way that they personally cared for each patient, I think that had as much to do with the healing as the medicine did.
I agree. I mean, all the marvels of modern science, that's wonderful, but only if we remember to combine it with the human touch. That's what really makes a good doctor.
I agree.
Well, I'm going to get back to work here. Are there any messages for me?
Oh, yes. Here they are.
Oh, thanks, Georgia.
Georgia, do you happen to know when Stacy has her break?
Yes, I do. I checked her duty roster, and she should be taking her break any minute now.
Oh, good. Will you do me a favor?
Of course.
Could you please tell her to meet me in the cafeteria?
Will do.
Thank you, Georgia. See you, Gail.
Right, see you, Zach. Oh, look who's
Hi.
here. How nice to see you. What are
Thank
you
you.
doing here?
Well, it's business. I have to see Hutch.
And I thought I was the attraction.
Well, you are. It's just that,
Hutch comes first.
well, just once.
Well, you just missed all the fireworks between Dan and Audrey.
Oh, what happened?
Well, Dan seems very upset because of the police guards being here. And he thinks the board is reacting badly to it, and he wants to see that Toby is discharged right away.
Well, how'd Audrey get involved?
Well, Audrey thinks it's very unfair. I mean, to send Toby back to prison, that's like signing his death warrant. They'll probably kill him. And Dad says that is not the hospital's responsibility.
Well, I don't want to get involved in that. I have to talk to Hutch about his parole or pardon.
Darling, I'm sorry, but the fact that you are here to even talk to Hutch means that you are involved.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and debate it with you. I have to talk to Hutch.
Lee, where Toby's concerned, I mean, if you're going to try to get him off too, I'm just afraid time is running out.
Well,
Can you identify the woman?
I can't be sure.
Ladies, would you please make a turn to your right? Thank you. Now, would you make a complete turn to your left, all the way around, please? Would you now face the glass once more? Thank you. Just stay in line. Well, you've seen these ladies in 3 different positions. Does it help you at all?
Oh, well, the nurse I saw that night,
What?
well, her hair was different.
In what way?
Well, the woman I saw, her hair was up, you know.
Ladies, would you please pull your hair up off your face? An up sweep, you know, just lift it up, that's it, over your head and hold it there.
Looks like her.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm certain.
Now, I have to remind you that you'll have to point out that lady as the nurse you saw the night Diana Taylor was murdered. You'll have to identify her in a court of law.
Well, now I'm not exactly sure.
Well, you just said you were.
Well, now I'm not so sure.
Well, you have to be sure, 100% sure, because your identifying any one of those women could put them in prison for the rest of their life.
I can't be 100% certain. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's better that you admit that you're not certain rather than to say you are positive and not be.
Yes, he's right. Well, that'll be all. Thank you very, very much for coming here. We appreciate it. You may leave.
Well, that's that.
Yes, we've struck out again our identification. This time we even had the girls pull their hair up. Joe, that woman seemed almost 99% sure. But then, wouldn't have been enough anyway. We need more than positive identification.
I know, we need the gun.
That's right, Joe. You've got to find that gun. Heather's a beautiful girl, Joe. And with that beauty comes power. A power that could fool even a nice guy like you.
Let's just skip the lecture, eh, Pop?
All right, ladies, you can all go home now. Thank you very, very much.
Hi.
Chocolate milk?
Yep. I've gotten one with 2 straws, but I didn't want to seem too, you know?
I got the picture.
I really had a good time with you at the disco last week.
Thank you.
And I was wondering if maybe you'd like to do it again sometime soon. But just the 2 of us this time. I can do without Hail, Hail, the gang's all here.
Well, Noah was part of the gang. I thought you and Noah were best friends.
We went to school together. He was a couple years ahead of me. He was already interning when I was just a student. Yeah, but we were kind of buddies.
So you are friends.
That doesn't mean that I want him with us every time I take you out.
Okay. I'd like to go out with you.
All right.
Without the gangs all here. Name the day.
Do you mind if it's a last-minute notice kind of thing?
That's okay. I understand what the life of an intern's like.
Yeah.
Oh, Stacy, Audrey's looking for you. You're supposed to give a demonstration in a nursing class or something?
I forgot. I was supposed to be up at Audrey's during my break. I gotta go.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Well, Anne, there sits her untouched chocolate milk. Care to join me?
Why not? Sure.
It's secondhand, if you don't mind.
Oh, I love chocolate milk. Thank you. You like Stacy a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
Well, I didn't know I was so obvious.
Well, it's not that hard to hide.
You were very close to Dr. Jeff Weber, weren't you?
Got around.
I hope I'm not prying. Oh, what was he like?
It's very much like you. As a matter of fact, he was very dedicated to his medicine and especially his patients.
I've heard that about him, and I think that's terrific.
Yeah,
You miss him a lot, don't you?
yeah. I miss him a lot.
I wish I could have gotten to know him.
You would have liked him.
May I ask you a question? Did you know this Mrs. Taylor, the nurse who got killed? It happened before I got here, and I haven't had a chance to talk with anybody about it.
Yeah, it's something that doesn't make any sense at all. Diane and I were, we had our differences, but she was a very, very good woman. She was an excellent nurse and a marvelous mother. And one day, someone killed her. It was just awful.
You must have been deranged.
No, I don't think so. I think she knew exactly what she was doing.
You can go now, Heather, and thanks for your time and trouble.
Then you're through with me?
Yes, I'm through with you. For the time being. But that doesn't mean in any way that you're not still under suspicion.
Oh?
Heather, I am not going to formally question you until I have some solid evidence to back me up. But when I have it, young lady, you'd better have some answers. Because I am in this till the end. I'm not quitting. Not on your life. Even if it ends up that I have to get to the bottom of this on my own. A murder has been committed. Diana Taylor's murderer will be found. Justice will be done. And I want you to know that I will stop at nothing.
You came down on her kind of hard, didn't you, Bert?
You're right, Joe. I said I was going to crack her. And that's just what I'm going to do.
I really enjoyed the tour of the hospital.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
Well, we like to give new members a tour. Helps you better understand what we do and how we do it.
Well, I'm most impressed, but,
Yes, indeed. Very much so.
well, there's one thing.
Yes, what's that?
It was very disconcerting to see policemen with guns standing and staring at everyone as they pass by.
That's true, and there were police guards posted at 2 places.
It's very unsettling, especially in a hospital.
I certainly don't like it.
Well, I agree. We had to take these 2 convicts from the prison. They were both in life-threatening situations, and we were the closest hospital that could take them.
Well, be that as it may, it's still disturbing to see armed guards here.
And I don't like the idea of prisoners taking up space which should go to real patients.
Well, neither of them will be here very long. As a matter of fact, one of them should be leaving in a day or 2.
Well, it can't be too soon.
Yes. Well, I'm sure he'll be out of here soon. Oh, well, why don't we step up to my office for a moment?
So, you see, Hutch, I stood in for Joe Kelly with the prosecuting attorney, Hank Robbins, this morning. He's an old friend of mine. And we discussed the possibility of a pardon or a parole for you. That is, with further testimony. He promised he'd consider it.
Listen, Lee, I want to thank you for what you're trying to do, and I appreciate your stopping by personally to tell me. What can I say? Listen, by the way, I met your wife this morning, Gail. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Well, she's really terrific.
Oh, yeah, she certainly is.
Yeah, she made me feel as if I could really talk to her. It was nice.
Yeah, well, that's Gail's gift. And if she offers it to you, take it, Hutch.
I intend to.
Sometimes she offers help so much I have trouble getting to her.
I'm just making an appointment. What can I do?
Yeah, I have to.
Right.
Well, listen, I got to get going.
All right. Thank you. And by the way, is there something wrong with Joe that he didn't show up here?
No. No, Joe's fine. It's just something important came up on a murder case he's trying to crack, so I filled in for him. That's the only reason.
Okay.
You can just hope that he gets the break that'll help him crack that case today. See you.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you now. I'm already late for an appointment. All right. Tell me what happened. Will you please make it fast? Yeah, come in. Well, what can I do for you?
I'm Patrolman Bill Woods. I wanted to...
Hey, now, wait a minute. I didn't send that directive. That must have come from upstairs. Huh? Oh, yeah, what is it you want?
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing.
Yeah, okay, fine. Look, let's forget about it for now. It is none of my business. I am not involved. Let me tell you something. I thought that I had a murder cracked today, and it fell apart on me, and I am in no mood to listen to you giving me some interdepartmental squabble. Yeah, look, say hello to your wife when you get home. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
It's just too much.
Just try and stay calm, all right?
It just isn't fair, Joe. Why should I be treated like a criminal? Like a murderer? I didn't even do anything.
Can I help?
Nobody can help me. Everybody just accuses me. Nobody believes me. I'm guilty until I prove myself innocent. It's terrible. It's just awful.
Should be all right. We'll just get her up to her room. Come on, let's go up to your room now, and no one's going to hurt you. I'll see to that.
What was that all about? Heather feels the wall's closing in on her.
Oh, what do you mean?
Let's skip it for now, okay?
Oh, I'm sure upset.
You ask me, Joe's the one a little more upset than Heather is.
Huh?
Okay, you're here, you're home, you're in your room. I'm here. You're all right.
It isn't right. It just isn't right.
Sometimes right and wrong get clouded up in issues like this.
Captain Ramsey had no right to do that. He lied to me. He told me I was just coming down there for questioning, and then he put me in that awful lineup.
Okay, but it's over. Nobody identified you. Everything has come to an end. Kaput, that's it. No more.
I didn't kill Diana Taylor.
Just calm down, okay?
Joe, are you hearing me? I said I didn't kill Diana Taylor. You have to believe me. You're just like everybody else, aren't you? You convicted me. You believe I murdered Diana, just like everyone
You've got
else.
to listen to me for just one
This
little
is just
second.
a sham, Joe. It's a game you're playing with me. You're trying to make me think you care about me. But deep down inside, you convicted me. Deep down inside, you hate me, too.
I don't hate you, Heather. I don't hate you. Now look at my mouth. Am I saying it loud enough, close enough, clear enough? I don't hate you, Heather. Not at all. I do not hate you.
Joe,
I care for you. That's right, I do. Hard as it is to believe, I care for you, Heather.
I want to believe you.
And just do. Just believe it.